kick things off, as you notice, there's no posters behind me because I just haven't got the frames for them yet. Decided I'm gonna frame them. Um, and secondly, reason I'm going for motorcycles
Oh
for
my
this
god, guys,
is
thank
because I
God!
ride,
Took you
if
so
nobody
long.
knows.
It's not so good up there right
Um,
now.
and
He's
I ride
gone.
a Honda
We're too
Shadow
late.
750, which is a
Quiet.
really small cruiser. It
Yeah,
really tops out at about
Wait!
105 miles per
Don't move.
gallon. Just don't let anybody tell you it's not the bike to ride. Most common thing
What are
you'll
you looking
hear
for?
by anybody
Another way
is that
out.
it's not Harley Davidson,
Mike,
it's
there's
not a real
no
bike.
key for the cable car.
That's a proven
Josh,
fact, and
he's
that's
gotta
a
have it.
toxic mentality.
And what is all that? It
by,
may have taken him down to the mine.
honestly, people who don't ride motorcycles and
What is that?
very inexperienced riders
This
at
is
that
the
too.
safe room, M.
Because I've been riding for about
Fuck,
a
I
year,
can't do this.
and I rode
Oh my
sport
God.
touring
The right
bikes,
thing.
cruisers,
Keep an
sport
eye on her.
bikes in general.
I'll be back soon.
And I ride a cruiser just because, well, it's my first bike and I haven't paid it off yet. Next year I'm gonna switch over to a sport bike because out here where I live there's a lot of curvy roads and I'd like to go a little bit faster for them and lean into my curves a lot more without scraping near as much. Because on a cruiser you tend to scrape a lot more when you lean into them. You don't scrape anything important, so to speak. Like I have foot boards on my bike, and what essentially happens is they just scrape really, really terribly. And like if you watch videos where these biker gangs will scrape, they'll shoot out sparks. That's essentially what will happen. Mine, however, is a sport edition, so mine tend to come in quite a ways. But yeah, don't let anybody tell you, if you decide you want to ride, I suggest starting off small, like I did. Go through all the proper courses and stuff, and learn how to ride before you go off and get a bike. If you do decide just to get a bike, be smart about it, get something small. If you're in a big city, get something like a Honda Grom. I talk about them like they're scooters for people who don't want to get scooters. All jokes aside, I want to get a Honda Grom just to stunt it out and make it a stunt bike. My little brother, big little brother, this guy's like 6 foot something, weighs over 200 pounds, wants one as well. Just because of the shenanigans we can have on them. They're great bikes. They top out at about 62 miles per hour, and off at like 2 gallons of gas, you can go for pretty well ever on them. They're great little bikes, so.
Holy shit.
Another perk to riding is, well, you're not confined to a cage.
I have it on the walls.
Wish I could throw this guy so he turned up. Another perk to riding is, well, chicks dig it, and guys dig it too, coincidentally. So if you're a female and you're listening to this or watching this or whatever, guys will look at you differently if you're riding. If you're a guy and you're riding, girls will look at you differently. Different bikes attract different types of women. If you're on like a small bike, like a Honda, like honestly, if you go into a bike store, like a bike shop, and you look at a Honda Grom as opposed to like everybody knows what a Kawasaki Ninja is. If you look next to a Kawasaki Ninja to a Honda Grom, just compare any normal average sized bike to a Grom. If you're doing all sorts of shenanigans on a Grom, you're not going to get near as much trouble as you would if you were on a normal sport bike, or even a cruiser for that matter. Just because people just assume you're some dumb kid who's out having fun with his friends or out going off to meet up with some friends. If you're on a bigger bike, they can be a little intimidating. And the reason for that is a lot of people like to really have this issue of, like, there are people who just don't like bikes for the simple fact of they've had bad experiences with other bikes, whether it be their own problem or not. However, I'm just going through all this to get it out of the way so I don't have to deal with it next time I go on this menu. If you... I spaced because I'm dealing with all this. So many totems. However, I will start, like, when I go out and actually start riding a lot more, because I have a lot of curvy roads out here where I live. And there's no motovloggers out here, and I'm not gonna try to motovlog. I'm just gonna basically ride to show off the roads. I'm gonna get some headsets and GoPros, and me and my little brother are just gonna go out and ride and enjoy these roads and go explore and stuff. But that's gonna be once I knock out all my payments and stuff, and then I can just go out and ride non-stop. I don't even care if YouTube gets big for me, honestly speaking. It's not a means for income for me. The reason for that is I don't need it. I just do this for everybody else, honestly, and it's just for fun. And it can be informational, or a good source to supply information to others should they watch. That's why I started off with motorcycles and stuff, because, you know, if you supply that information in the beginning, it'll kind of keep people tuned in. Harley Davidson's doing some cool stuff for their bikes. I know, like, I like what Triumph's doing for some of their bikes. Like, if you look up the new Triumph Street Triples, I really like what they're doing for their new displays and stuff. They're doing full digital. I already found this earlier. It was while I wasn't streaming though, unfortunately. Triumph is doing a lot of great things with their bikes. Their Street Triple R. I'm gonna get the lowered because I'm short. I'm only 5'7". Well, I'm 5'7", but I'm mostly torso, so my legs are like 31 inches off the ground. So I'm gonna get the lowered edition, and then probably lower that some more. Great, now I'm gonna have to watch this. Oh, I'm dead. Good to know. I'm trying to keep this guy alive. He's probably one of the more stand-up characters in this game. There we go. But yeah, one of the I like what Triumph's doing with their bikes. Honestly, Kawasaki made what they call a naked Ninja. It's basically a Ninja, like their 650 with no fairings or anything. You sit more upright on it. Most 650s and lower you can sit upright on for the most part. It's only until you get up to like the 1200s and stuff on the sport bikes that you don't have that you're really forced to lean up on. But I discovered a new company today that you can buy handlebars and stuff from, where you can sit upright on bigger bikes, like the more performance bikes, and you'll be able to focus too much on the game. And I heard up with it. You'll be able to. Lost my train of thought. I'm so focused on not getting killed. But you'll be able to I know I'm gonna die here. I can feel it. No vibrations or anything. I just know. I can hear it on my right side. I'm using Turtle Beach headphones, by the way, guys. They're like super human hearing. You can hear all this extra stuff in the background. Not that it makes it any better at games, because I just suck in general. Oh, I'm going up the stairs. I just wonder what's up here. But yeah, I like what's going on with bikes right now as far as fuel economy and stuff. Like the Street Triple R gets like a 4.6 gallon tank, and it gets 50 miles to the gallon, which is amazing for any bike. And I like the display on them too. Display's nice. It's got different rider modes, so like it'll get it's got like a road street mode, like dry streets. It's got a wet pavement road, and it's got a is this how I die? Oh no. It's got a and it's got like a rider preference mode too, so you can kind of adjust it to however the conditions may be. Dude, take the shotgun. You have plenty of ammo here. What are you doing?
I just need a pitchfork and a mob.
Okay, take your shotgun because, you know. Cool, you got fire. Now grab the shotgun. Grab it. There you go, good boy. But yeah. Check it, make sure it's loaded.
Good enough.
Dude, assume every weapon's empty. Check that weapon. Check it. I wish I could reload, because I would definitely be reloading right now. Just a safe assumption the thing is empty. Now I have courage. Cowardly dog on myself. Thank you, Cartoon Network, for that. What else was there? Honda's doing great things with their bikes. I almost bought a 1000 RR, but I didn't like how far I was leaning forwards, and I didn't like the seat. I didn't feel very comfortable on the bike, just when I sat on it. Because I'm short, like I said, so if my toes are barely touching the ground, and I don't think I'll be able to back it up without having to stand in front of the bike and push it, I'm not going to get the bike. That's a huge thing for me, is I have to be able to back it up while I'm sitting on it, because I don't want to tip the bike over and lay it down just while I'm trying to back it up. That's a huge thing too, is you want to be comfortable on the bike. I think I already said not to let other people tell you what the best bike is for you, but you definitely want to go with you know, you want to listen to other people's recommendations. Don't listen to the toxic mentality of like, oh, this, if it's not this, then, you know, this is the only, you know, bike there is. You know, if it's not this, it's not a real bike.
Happy to see me again, huh? Hey. I was hoping I'd run into you again. Alright. Good boy. Alright, pal. You're coming with me. Alright. Here's the plan. I happen to see a map of this place, so we're not flying blind. There should be a way through the psychiatric wing that'll take us right outside the mine. Think you can handle that? Couldn't have said it better myself. Attaboy.
Really like this character. Hope I don't get him killed. Get the wolf killed. But yeah, personally speaking, like, I'm gonna get a Street Triple R. It's got a little over 700 cc's and 121 horses, and it's all around like one of my favorite bikes to date that I've seen. But I'm also getting a Honda Grom. Honda Grom, because I'll be able to buy it outright. It's for like $2,000. So.
Doggy boy, calm down.
But like my Honda Shadow, it's a 2007, and I bought it for $25.
Wish I could move like you, Wolfie. Stuck on this side.
I love it because it's just comfortable to me. It's a comfortable seat. Plus, me being short and being able to touch the ground whenever I need to. Like, I've almost tipped over several times because of idiot drivers speeding into parking lots and almost hitting me. What's this? And it's just saved me because I'm able to touch the ground. That's why I'm like, if I can't touch the ground anything more than my toes to back it up or anything, typically heavier bikes because they have more chrome to them and they have more metal in general. This is gonna collapse. Pinch me. This guy has no trigger awareness.
See that? That dude got moves. Don't I, Wolfie?
But hopefully, if y'all know who the YouTuber Grommy Bear is, shout out to that guy. Because I watch a ton of his videos, and he's part of the reason why I want to get a Grom. Even though I live in the middle of nowhere, but it'd be a great bike if I take it through two towns to get to work. I like hitting the interstate, but during the summertime, it'd be great to go to and from work. Wintertime, I like doing like 90 on the interstate to get home. Just because I have awesome gloves. Granted, they're paintball gloves, but they work. And that's all that matters to me, as long as they work. Because I used to do competitive paintball. And I don't think I've posted any of those gloves up on any videos of my paintball tournaments or anything that I played on YouTube. But if I haven't, I'll post one of my practices on there. One of them where I ran up the middle. Just kind of so you guys can see how short I really am. As opposed to... Wow, that came out sounding really Canadian. As opposed to... Dang, what's the right way to go? I don't want to go the right way. You guys know how these games work. You always want to go the wrong way, explore what you can. Oh, okay. But do I have company again? I'd be so mad.
Oh, son of a bitch. Jesus Christ. What I got myself into.
Well, like I said, bikes are rider preference. Your helmet, I always recommend a full face. Only time I don't recommend a full face helmet is if you're like on a cruiser. And if you're on a cruiser, if you're sitting behind a windshield,
were built like tanks.
You'll be all right with like a half face helmet.
Inmates.
But if you're new to riding, get a full face. Get like a modular full face, and get one with like mine was a $200 helmet.
Fuck, man.
Or not my first one.
Disgusting.
My first one was like 90. My second one was $200 because it's got integrated Bluetooth in it. So I can listen to music and use it for GPS and stuff, or when I get lost.
What went on here? This is nuts.
But yeah. I don't know if I wore my glasses last time, but I broke those yesterday riding. I tried pushing them up while I was wearing my helmet because it was a little snug. Which it should be. Your helmet shouldn't move more than just a wiggle when it's on your face. And my glasses fell a little bit while I was riding, so I went to push them up, and they split right in the bridge of the nose in half. Look at that thing go. I'm gonna get attacked here soon. Alright, you all just walked by that, missing it completely. At least I'm not gonna have to stand really still. Because I suck at standing still. I'll have to quit breathing and everything. I recommend modular full face because you can flip the face up on it. You can take the face off, so it's kind of like a 2-in-1 helmet. However, the screws are absolute crap once you flip it off. Because I've noticed they chip really easily. I want to get attacked. Let's go this way. I don't know what right looks like or wrong for this matter. That's right. I want to go this way. So yeah, there's those. But mine has like a flip down tinted visor. I'll do a video on that on its own. I'll have, like when my idiot brother comes, my idiot twin rather, I call our group the Idiot Squad because when we ride we're just a bunch of idiots. We do whatever we feel like whenever, as long as it's legal for the most part. And, ooh, light, need this. Come on, there it goes. There's so much there.
Holy shit. Who is this guy?
I love how suspenseful this game is. This thing's gonna jump, I know it.
Sorry, Alter.
Oh, I need to grab that again. Crap. I think it's great though that I'm capable of riding, because both of my shoulders have a tendency to dislocate, and so I started exercising like crazy to ride. So I ended up losing weight. I think I'm gonna have to go down to a smaller helmet. I currently wear a large, and I think I'm gonna have to go down to a medium. What I've noticed is happening is my helmet has a tendency to kind of smush into my face. Smush probably isn't the best way to describe it, but it likes to press into my face while I ride, and that's not a modular helmet thing. I think that's just particularly because I've lost weight, and I haven't lost a lot though, so I don't want to go down in helmet size yet. But because I have contacts, I definitely want to get a second helmet, or a third helmet at this point rather, for the sake of, oh great, is this a video? That's not it. Is it over here? What have I said? Here. There it is. Ooh, that was weird. Carpal tunnel's kicking in. But yeah, I've got like a bunch of issues with my arms and hands, and I still manage to ride just because I love it. Try not to ramble too much for you guys. This is kind of creepy. In the cool sense. Are you turning into a Wendigo? You are. That's cool. That's how they were created. They were a science experiment. Thank you, science. Eat her. Eat her. Eat her. Eat her.
What the fuck is going on around here?
Should have showed us that, you know, pounce. You know, done a nice little golem or sneak pounce for the rings. Just. Let's check room number 2. My hand's starting to twitch. We get like circulation for a little bit. Sucks. Mildly painful. I got carpal tunnel, guys, so I'm gonna try not to complain about the pain using my right hand. Stick to only the left, as crappy as that is for me. I'm also trying to quit cussing, as hard as that is to do, because I spent 5 years active duty and deployed in my first year. First year following basic, because basic doesn't count. Anyway, oh, I'm gonna get attacked. This thing's gonna tear me a new one. I felt that in my loins, for a better word. Oh, I'm just catching up at this point. Hold on, I gotta... Here, so you guys might be able to see my hand twitch. Is it? Well, I don't know if you guys can see it, but my finger is just twitching right now. Let's see. I don't know if y'all can see it. My hand is just going to town right now. So, there it goes. It's just going to town. So, I'm just gonna give it a minute and let it do its thing. And then I'll resume the gameplay, because I'm kind of not gonna be able to do anything with it. That's what I get for using an armchair or armrest. Okay. All right, we are back. Let's do this. And no, it doesn't hinder my riding, because when you're riding,
Huh?
Oh, I'm gonna get hurt. I'm not shooting that. You're out your mind. That's a waste of ammo.
Fucking rat. Huh? How's that for you, fuck?
I bet if I'd have shot that, I got killed right there. Go left, because I'm curious what's over there.
Jesus, fuck.
I'm kind of hungry.
God damn it.
Oh, there was a timer on that. I heard the clicky noise. Guys, he's gonna come through that window and just rip me out. Oh, nice, machete. Machete.
It's okay.
So I still don't have full mobility in my hand.
what's that?
So it's back. My right hand's gonna get me killed. It's twitching again. Uh-oh, it's seen me. My fingers are over here twitching.
Holy shit, no. Damn it.
Your 6 guy, that thing was behind you.
Come on,
Dog's
you
got
son
your
of a bitch.
front. Or dog's got your 12, sorry.
Where are you?
I'm gonna get dead. I can feel it.
Huh?
If I survive this,
Damn it.
I'm buying myself a round of drinks
What?
tomorrow during pool league. Also, I play pool, guys. So I'll try to get a video up of one of my games, just record it and post it up. Hopefully I won't lose when I do it.
This shit gonna stop.
I bet if I would have left that alone, that'd be good right
Fuck this. One at a time, boys.
there. Oh, it's right.
It's enough of me for all of you.
I'm gonna run out of ammo this way.
Damn it. Okay.
He only grabbed like 12 rounds. I'm dead. That was a good recoil. The dog caught my attention. Hey, what's up, person?
Fuck.
So,
Yeah?
say something. Whatever you want.
What?
Talk about bikes.
Fuck
I don't
yeah.
know. Can I cover that?
Say hello, shit.
Supposed to comment. But yeah.
Not good.
There we go. I'll beat him with fire.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I'm a blocked scene. Oh, well that sucks. How do I fix that? Maybe this. Is this entire thing a block scene? Everything on the bed. So I'm gonna talk about the. Actually, I'll kind of wait until someone comes in before I talk about the difference.
Fuck!
Some dumb people. Escape! Drop down the hole, guy. Now run.
Hey, buddy. Come on down. It's all right.
You said I didn't barricaded.
What the fuck?
Dog didn't hesitate. I like that wolf too. Quite literally, I really hate that. Oh, well, whatever. I guess you left. Hate that they're not displayed because I entered a blocked scene. Which is.
Come on, guys, hurry up. We gotta find Mike. Come on.
Wonder how to fix that. And there's no way to.
Hey, I'm kind of giving out here, guys. I think maybe you should go on without me.
Almost done. No.
Oh, God, Chris, are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, just go on. I can't keep up with you macho ladies.
Oh, God, Chris, just stop it, okay?
Listen, just go on ahead, okay? You gotta warn Mike. I'll be right behind you. I'm just gonna take a breather.
All right. No, Chris, we're not leaving you. We're sticking together. Mike will just have to wait.
There we go. Got both those butterfly effects. Alright. Sucks that it won't let me see the comments that are displayed. I should probably pull something up for me to be able to read those. However, I guess this entire game is just one giant blocked scene, so whatever. yeah, engine sizes. Basically, the smaller the engine, the less horsepower you're gonna get, typically speaking. The more torque, the bigger the wheelie, essentially, or the easier it's gonna be to wheelie. Which is weird.
Oh, shit. Mike must have locked it behind him.
But it's
Crap.
like,
There's gotta be
if
another
you get a
way
small
in.
engine, it's gonna top out really low, essentially speaking. So if you get like a 250cc engine,
Hey, what about
it's gonna
this?
top out at like 60 miles per hour. Not really at 60,
I mean,
but it's gonna top out
should
pretty
we
close
try
to
it?
70 or 80.
Oh, it's not like we got a whole lot of
Same for like
choices
300s
here.
and 350s. Once you get close to 600s, it's gonna get up. It's gonna start getting up to closer to 100s and 120s.
Okay, this is maybe the last place I would want to be right now.
Well, it's not even lunchtime yet.
So who's going first? After you. It's not so bad. You think this is the tunnel to the sanatorium?
Of course it is. Where else would it go?
And the dog's barking again. Shut up, Shiloh. Ugh. Alright, I've got company again, so I'm gonna end this here. On my next one,
Chris,
I will have
I know you're hurt, but you gotta move it, all right?
research done.
I'm trying,
on,
Ash.
I don't know. Either just post up in the comments, I'll review them, and I'll post up whatever you want to hear. Hopefully, it'll let me see your comments. But yeah, screw this. See y'all next time.